Hi, I'm Christine Crowle. I am the CEO and founder of this channel. And welcome. And today I want to talk about some tips that you can learn as a CEO to help you to build a really successful business. It's important to think about what it takes for you to be able to build a 6, 7 figure business, because let me tell you, I've been there, done it, worn the t-shirt. I've been in business now for 35 years or more. And what I keep seeing is that there is a strategic pattern that we need to do as a CEO. Now, when I started, I thought, oh, I'm the owner of a business. I'm an entrepreneur. That's as far as I thought. Whereas now I'm thinking I am a CEO. And being a CEO gives you a bit more leverage, a bit more understanding of running a business. Because when I was the entrepreneur or the business owner, I would just be thinking about me running that business, for example, like the solopreneur, sole trader. That's how I saw it as. But when you're a CEO, you can see a lot more. You've got a lot more vision. You've got a lot more outreach that you need to do, because this is a cog and you are working this business, and it is working in different levels. You've got different departments that you need to ensure is running smoothly, because that is what brings everything all together. Now, you've also got people that you're dealing with as well. So you got to look at hiring quickly, but also look at firing quickly and retaining your staff that you feel are of quality. But don't rule with your emotions here. Look, I've been there, I've done it, worn the t-shirt. I've kept someone on longer than what I should have done on many occasions because I felt sorry for them. I felt that I could give them something. I thought that I could teach them something, but they didn't actually learn. They didn't want to learn. So don't hang on to someone because you think that you can change them, because really they are the way they are from when they first come in. Now, I'll give you one example. I hired someone through an agency, for example, and actually I interviewed them first through an agency, and I didn't take them on because it didn't feel like it was a good match for me. However, the person came for a second interview because I needed to find another person, for example. Hey, I should have followed my instincts, right? I should have followed them. But I, again, felt sorry for that person, and I took them on. Took them under my wing, and I was showing them how to do things. But there was always some resistance going on there. You know, when I think back, there was a resistance to whatever I was teaching them, or whatever the other team members, the other managers was teaching them, and they wasn't taking it in. They wasn't doing the work that they should have done. So we were constantly checking. And even the managers said, you know, that person, they're just not listening. You know, I show them how to do it. I show the video. I do the training. Then I say, now show me. They go away, and guess what? They go back to how they want to do it, which is not right. So as the CEO, you've got to really learn to let go quickly, because this will affect your business otherwise. So you want to keep the right people on that is really committed and that will do the work, and don't make up stories by, you know, not showing up, for example, or, you know, just not really engage with what the company's goals and visions are, for example. So don't take people on because you feel sorry for them. That is a no. That is a definitely number one thing that you shouldn't do. Secondly, what you need to do is you need to look and have a customer service manager, someone who's going to be scanning and looking around for you to see the things that are possibly not going so right, that could be improved, that the customers have come forward to discuss with the customer service person. And then that customer service person can put things right by talking to the the team members to make sure that all the work is being done for that particular client. So that is something that I would really recommend that you do, is to get a customer service representative into your business. Another thing is that when you're the CEO, you've also got to take time out for you. You got to look after your wellness, your mindset, your fitness, your heart set. You've got to really focus on that, because that is important. Before you even put in the work into your business, you got to make sure that you are ready to pour out and give to the departments as they need it. Now, that doesn't make you a weak leader or anything like that. If you come into your office, for example, or you're online, Zoom or whatever, if you're not feeling great, tell people that you're not feeling great. However, you showed up, which is good, but let people know that you're not feeling 100% right now. You don't have to go into what it is. You don't have to go bleeding on anybody. Just say, hey, not feeling 100%. I can't put my finger on it right now, but just we'll continue with this meeting. But I may need to log off, for example, and then at least that way they'll know that if they see something and think, oh, that person seems to be acting a bit different from normal, then they will know that that's because you're not quite feeling up to scratch. So that is a very important thing. So as the CEO, you need to make sure that all of the departments and the systems that you've got in place are working effectively. So you need to make sure that you've got the SOPs, and you go through the SOPs of what each one of those staff members are doing. With the SOPs, you will break it down to the last hour, for example, what they should be doing Monday to Friday. Then when you have the meeting, you just discuss that with them, and also the client projects. Are we moving forward with this? Is there a bottleneck? Why is there a bottleneck? Is it that staff member that is not pulling their weight and everyone else is trying to cover for them, for example? You need to get rid of them immediately. Take it from me, okay? I've held on too long to people and it's actually affected the business, and I will be truthful and honest in that way. So make sure that you are a lean machine. Second thing you need to think about is the staff members that you've got currently at the moment. Are they effective? Are they doing the work as they're meant to be doing? Is there anything that is concerning that they're not up to scratch on a regular basis? This isn't just a one-off or even the second time. This is the third, fourth, fifth, even up to the 10th time you're here discussing the same scenario. There's a problem there. That staff member needs to either be developed quickly and they've got to turn around and get their act together, or you dismiss them immediately, because you're not here to play around. This isn't just about people getting a wage. This is about the clients being satisfied, as well as the team members. Everyone is satisfied because everybody is pulling their weight. You don't want someone there who's not pulling their weight. Another thing that you need to be doing is on a Sunday, you create a list of things that you need to do in the week. I call this the 25x your business. So on each day, you're going to list 5 important items, high value items that you must get done as the CEO. And then as that Monday to Friday happens, that would have been 25 items that you've completed in that given week in your business. So you've been a high performance, you've been an elite person, CEO in your business. Now, I will highly recommend that we think in terms of being a Navy SEAL, a Team 6, where they are precisioned, they are focused, they are determined, they are resilient, they will do the work, they don't complain, they get on and do what they're meant to do. And if there is an issue, then they will talk about it, not say anything, but talk about it, that they're struggling with this. How can I make this any better, for example? And then you, as the CEO, will talk with that person to give them some guidance, and then you then monitor them to make sure, or get a team member to monitor them, to make sure that the tasks are being met at the level of service and the level of work that we have said that we would do. So that is another thing. Another thing as a CEO is you need to make sure that you are saving. We all hear this saying on a regular basis. You're saving for a rainy day. Because what if a storm was to hit you? What if you was to crash and there's something that's hit you that's affecting the business and you've got no cash flow to make it better? So this is why I always say about, especially now, to look at hiring yourself a virtual assistant. Now, we are a virtual assistant agency, and we also monitor our team members, and they are DBS. We are also GDPR compliant, so you don't have to worry with regards to that as well. Now, we will protect your information as much as reasonably possible from harm. Now, it happens worldwide. NHS, the big organizations, they have, cybercrime happening all the time. But we are monitoring monthly, where we do a, what happens is, with our systems that we have, we download the log reports, the activities that go on in the business for each particular staff member. So we know what has been done and what activities they have done, for example. So we be rest assured that we do monitor the staff members in terms of the contractors, and we download the details once a month, and it gets evaluated by a third party to make sure that no one has tampered with anything. And if they have, then we will report this to the GDPR, and we have the evidence to show that this has been tampered with. So this is something that I'm very, very strict with, because at the end of the day, we have to protect people's information. So another thing, you as the CEO need to make sure that you dress smartly, make an effort. Don't just, be so relaxed. If you want to be the CEO, yeah, you're going to have like the Friday, dress down Friday, for example, but make sure that you dress appropriately so you've got really good quality, so that people can see you as the CEO, okay? So be passionate about your retention of your staff members as well. You want to make sure that you are not leaving money on the table, that you're taking money off the table because it belongs to you, no one else. You're the one that's worked hard for it. You don't want someone coming in, snatching all your hard work that you spent years and years and years building up, because, that is not a good way to go. Okay, so think about what is your plan and what is the execution that you're going to do as the CEO, and progress as well before your goals happen. So you want to see the progress of the goals. You want to see what's happened week by week, month by month, quarter by quarter, year by year, for example. So think about that. You want to also stop comparing and start creating. Yeah, too many people are comparing themselves to other people, and we need to really, it's okay to see what your competitors are doing. I'm not saying it isn't, but it's good for you to just get on and do what you're meant to be doing instead of procrastinating. Be a good CEO, okay? Look at what your long-term need is, What is that? Okay? You also want to bet on yourself first, that you are going to be the amazing CEO and you're going to win to be the most elevated, the most world-class, the most highly sought after CEO, because you are structured. See, with me, I'm a CEO, but at the same time as well, my clients, I want to build a relationship with them. I don't just see them as my client, I see them as a friend. And I know some people think, oh, that's a bit, but at the end of the day, if we want to create relationships and collaboration and have long-term relationship, then we should do that, because people don't want to see someone stuffy all the time. We've got to be just a bit chilled and relaxed as well. So, like I said, bet on yourself first, okay? Then you want to look at leading yourself as well. You got to lead yourself. No one is going to lead you, because if you wait for someone else to lead you, then it's not going to happen. However, you have to lead your team, and I pray to God that your team members are leaders as well, so that they are responsible, take responsibility, and they're also accountable for the work that they do, so they're not letting the team down. So that's one of the things as well. So focus on the horizon, not the competition. The competition should only be you, inside of you. That is the competition. So what is the horizon? What are you looking for? What is the horizon beyond the horizon that you want to achieve as the CEO? And that is so important. I want you to make a note of that. What is your horizon beyond the horizon? Because once you've got to your destination of what it is you wanted to do, you create this goal plan, you create your mission, your vision statement, you created your business plan. Once you've achieved that, what is the next step? What is the next step for you, for example? Okay, so focus on the horizon and not the competition. Everyone should be uniquely qualified. So your team members should be qualified in order to push out and do the job effectively. You want to ensure that you supply customers with the most value at the lowest cost as well to the company. Another thing is your customers need to be able to put in the effort as well. They can't just expect everything to just fall in their laps and wave a magic wand and it's going to appear like magic. It's hard. It's blood, sweat and tears. Going into a business is not easy. But if you are willing to put in the effort and your own DNA, then you can make it something good. You can make it something beautiful. Something amazing will happen as well. So treat everyone with respect, and also even the ones that treat you badly, move on. Even those that treat you badly, you still want to move on and treat everyone with respect, with due respect, what's due, for example. So I hope that you've enjoyed this short video today that I've done with you, and I'm Crowle. Please do book a free 15-minute appointment here where I can talk to you about how you can become an elite CEO. An elite CEO. We've got the 30-day challenge that we're actually in day 21. But join me. I'm going to put the links here in this video. Join me for the live CEO challenges, because I want you to be there. I want you to see it. I want you to be a part of it. Learn and grow as a CEO so that you can make your 5, 6, 7 figures in your business, for example. Let's do this and rise together. Thank you, and I will see you on the internet. Thank you. Take care. Bye.